You know, you may have a year where you don't have much at all over there. There may be one passing through, but Reid's actually been, that's kind of been his trapping spot. There's a big creek down there, so he's been trapping coons, and he says the turkey population has increased over there because of his efforts on the trapping. So,
you think you're gonna kill one today?
Probably gonna hear one. I don't know if to kill one.
You going over there where you've been scouting? We better go get ears on them. We'll be in touch.
Yep. Good luck to y'all. Hope y'all.
Better luck to y'all. Good luck, Reid.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear you screaming from over there.
Yeah.
Heard one.
Did you?
There they are.
That's a good sign. I don't think they gobbled yesterday morning. Those ones.
A little early. Why don't y'all just hop right here on the back and I'll ease us down the ridge. That way everybody doesn't have to. Is that a turkey? You did? Let's just get on the car and we'll go around. It'll take us a while to walk back there. Yeah. We'll walk from here. What we got is a big creek right here. Then it goes up on another ridge and they could be back. It's a pond over here. They could be back behind it. So we'll go over there and get up on that ridge and see if we can get a location on him. I know we heard a turkey, but sure not gobbling much. You think they don't like my hoot?
This can always be a good morning or a bad morning, especially down here. It's gotten real green back in here. I would love to get on the turkey back in here. And how green it is. Y'all got that video posted out quick. I want you to flip that boat one day. See what's in there. It's been sitting there for a while. I want you to flip it in the summer. When all the snakes are out, you jump back like, whoo, you be scared.
Probably gobbled a couple times in the tree and got down on the ground and hushed. Yeah, we kind of had high hopes for this place, but like I said, I think we need to get over here on a pretty clear morning.
Jake, boy, way to keep the positive vibes going here.
PVO.
I'm just being realistic.
You gotta keep that PMA.
Yeah, trying to keep PMA high, saying we're tired. Jake's over here saying, well, it ain't gonna get any better. You're just gonna have to get thicker skin and toughen up.
Just trying to mentally prepare you boys for this tour.
All right, it's the second day down south here. We're really struggling so far this morning. We've listened to, what do we count up? 15, 16 different spots?
Yep.
It's 8 o'clock now, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 8.
How many
8:30.
gobbles, Nick?
Maybe one, possibly one.
At the very first spot that we stopped at, within the first 20 seconds, we might have heard one turkey. It's cloudy, it's overcast and colder this morning, and it's spitting rain off and on. It's not great conditions for them to be gobbling a lot. And Thrash and Ted and Greg and Reid haven't heard much this morning either. And they're in a spot where they know there's turkeys because they've been in there listening every day. So just one of those mornings where not much is going on. So we've been spending more of our time cruising around and kind of getting to know this area. We've never hunted this area before. We're looking for hardwood creek bottoms for the most part, and that's constantly where we're finding turkeys down here in this sea of pines. I mean, they'll use a bunch of these pines and stuff, but not like this. This is too thick and gnarly. Some of these areas are burned, and wherever we got burnt pines leading into those creek bottoms, that's where we're concentrating. The problem is that it's pretty flat. You can't hear turkeys gobble very far through this stuff. So if you can find any kind of an opening, like a clear cut or a field or a pasture or anything to listen across, you can hear gobbles carry further. I mean, we're trying to make the best out of a poor situation this morning because turkeys ain't gobbling.
Yeah, best out of bad weather.
Yep, turkeys just aren't saying much, so it's hard for us to put pins on them when we don't hear them or see them, and it's hard to see them in this stuff. So
we'll just keep chipping away at them.
Yep. We're gonna go back to the house and catch up with the rest of the guys and see what they got into this morning. So we got a podcast tonight too, so check that out. Let's go get something to eat.
I know. Yeah, like I said, we're way ahead. The old saying is when the dogwoods bloom, turkeys gobble, and the dogwoods have been bloomed for a full week and a half. The turkeys that we were on yesterday and the one my nephew heard, we'll just get down here and just see if they're still talking. Put this on, I'll put your radio on you. Yesterday morning we were just 300 yards down in there when we were the closest, when we almost killed. My nephew was over here on one, so they both had hens with them, so I figure they're probably here. Whether they gobble, I don't know about that. We'll ease out here on top of this hill. Mighty quiet. No wind, feels kind of dead. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang tight for about 15-20 minutes and just see. I remember being about his age, maybe a little younger. I don't think I was carrying a gun. So you know how far we just rode, a couple miles. My granddaddy, my mother's dad, we would walk from up there where we live all the way to he had a log blind built right here. He would bring a Western Louis L'Amour. He'd keep that in his pocket, those little, paperback books. And when he got sat down, he was there for a while. Yeah. And as a kid, I was like, oh my gosh. Just sat there, he'd yelp one time, put his call down, and he'd yelp 30 minutes or an hour later. We were just on the west side of this ridge yesterday, and the turkeys were I wish we'd have started from here and went down to them. I thought surely Ted would pick up on that and get me going in the right direction, but he never said a word.
We almost got them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in here. I mean, I have no doubt about it. It's one of those mornings when it's not a lot of bird activity, no crows. I really believe we're already to that. I was thinking about this yesterday. I think we're already to that stage where the gobblers have gobbled up a bunch of hens. They gobble in the limb and then they gobble on the ground till they get their hens, and then a lot of people, I really believe we're already to that point. Why don't you walk over there and make one gobble for us?
Oh my God.
You gonna hoot owl?
I guess so.
There he is.
You were doubting me.
Don't get cocky now. You were talking about my hoot.
Me.
Don't be talking bad about my hoot. I didn't give my best hoot a minute ago.
I know you were doubting me though.
I don't guess I'll get to hoot anymore. Where was he at? You think we ought to go through the woods down this road or go out to the big road and go to him? I think we probably walk down this fire lane. There's a big road down here, and we'll make our way that direction and see if we can get him doing anything. Man, it's wide open in there. He's right where he was yesterday morning. He's down in that bottom, so that's why he sounded further away. I almost thought he was up on the next ridge. There's a cornfield and a clover field over there. I thought he was over there, but there's a ridge on the other side of him. We might go up this road, the road that goes down on the far side of that ridge, and come back up over. I hate trying to get in these bottoms with them because you can still see 150 yards. Let's do that. He ain't going nowhere, so we're just gonna take our time and ease in there. You need a coffee and do it now, seriously. Go ahead if you need to. This pollen works on him pretty good. Good. Just listen for just a second. I think they're all down in the bottom, but we need to listen for hens scratching and drumming or whatever. Looks like he's only gonna gobble at you. I'd love for him to give us a little courtesy gobble right here, but he's probably not gonna do it. Hate to hoot at him this close. You and Reid want to go to that second big pine over there. Can you just kind of coach him as far as when it's, when the turkey, I'd like for it to be no further than 40. Yeah. But if y'all will slip, I think we slip right over there by that pine and get set down, you're going to have to slip over there. The second one, Reid, not this first one, but the second one. I think I'm going to get by this pine, these sweet gums right here, and go real slow and try to stay low, and Ted's going to get right on the right side, and don't shoot until he tells you to, okay? You want to be pointing that way. Reid, get down on the ground. What is he doing?
He's just walking right normal.
Huh?
He's not spooked.
All right, crawl back to this tree right here. Drumming. Yeah, I hear it. You hear it sound like it might have been a little to your left, Reid. I'm not sure.
So did you see Longbeard? Just for a second.
A couple of seconds. He came up over down the ridge about 50 yards, and he did the and then this, and then turned, and he set his wings, and he just is so open, man. You see, it's just hard. We'll get the right setup. I just hate to. We could work around them birds and try to kill them, but it's just this is really the best way to them. Two other directions, you're working up a wide open creek bottom. It's flat. You couldn't get within 250 yards of it. And the other way, you're coming down a long slope, so they'll see you coming down that slope. You just can't. This is about the only feasible way to get at them.
Yeah.
But that was close.
Heck yeah.
Another close call.
The way he was drawing coming up there, I was like, Reid's going to get a shot. He's going to come up and crest, but it's not close enough.
Yeah. I actually, at first, I couldn't tell where the drummer was coming from. I thought he was going to catch us over to the left.
They looked at us too. We were like,
Yeah, it takes me a while to pinpoint it. I could hear it, but I just couldn't.
I kept thinking it was to the left a little further. I seen him pop up that first time. I saw his fan come up, and then it must have ducked around that stuff, all that thick stuff, because I couldn't see him then. After
He came up there and he
was-
thought, I better ease down here a little further before I go look. Well, there's hens down in there. We could hear, we could hear a hen at least. I'm sure there's multiple. My nephew said there was multiple hens in here yesterday. So I don't know. We'll get on the go back to the cart and kind of make our way through and check a few more spots. But I mean, there's a lonesome one somewhere around. We just have to find him.
That's what you get on! Like, that was, you called me Ricky Honk here.
What are you on, second, Nick?
No, I'm playing the field. I don't have to do anything. Reid just strikes everybody out.
Nick is a lot better than that. I just tried.
Doesn't it have to hit this thing, or is it making up new rules?
Okay, that's ball.
That was a ball. It was not a strike.
Making up rules.
That's ball 4.
That is ball. Look, you said it. You talking about us making up rules.
I think the bases are loaded.
Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Greg and Ted are inside editing. We're playing blitzball here, and this is going to be the deciding factor on who wins right here. Bases are loaded. It's 4-1. Luke's got a chance to win it here with a home run. Good luck, Luke. Strike 3!
No. It dropped though.
It bounced.
It bounced.
I said it was strike 3.
It bounced.
It bounced.
That's the game.
It bounced.
I did hear it bounce.
This is madness.